So I'm child free by choice, and everyone always says, like, what's your purpose? If you don't have kids, what's
Hey people, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is about the child-free women. We want to know the reasons why some of the people decide to be child-free. So I've put some videos together. Let's watch them and I'll be back to leave my own comment. Please don't go away.
I know that people don't like it when you're child-free and you talk about how that makes you happy, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because not having kids isn't just something that I'm doing that I'm okay with or at peace with. It's something that I actively enjoy. Like every second that I don't have a kid, I am thrilled. I actually think that not having children brings me the same joy that having children brings to other people. When I wake up on a Sunday morning and I don't have to rush out of bed to feed a baby, I am overjoyed. When I get to take my time and take myself to lunch because I don't have to save money for someone's college one day, I'm thrilled. I had so much fear when I came to terms with the fact that I never wanted to be a mother because everyone tells you that you're going to be miserable and lonely and you're going to regret it one day. I've never had even a millisecond in my life where I thought, you know what would make this moment better? A child. But every single day I have a moment where I'm like, you know what would make this exponentially worse? A child. And every single time I talk about this, parents take it as some sort of personal attack. Like, well, I can save money too. I can travel. I'm happy. Great. I'm so happy that you're happy. You're allowed to talk about that without getting called names. So maybe just don't. Or do, but like somewhere else.
People think it's like an attack on their life choices or try to convince me like, I promise it'll be the best thing that you ever do. It'll change your life in the best way, yada yada. What it reminds me of is when somebody is trying to tell you that whatever they're eating is like so delicious, but it's a food that you genuinely don't like. And you're like, I'm so glad that you're loving it and I trust you. I bet it is delicious, but I don't want any. I don't like that. That's exactly how I feel about wanting kids.
So I'm child free by choice, and everyone always says, like, what's your purpose? If you don't have kids, what's your purpose? My purpose is getting my nails done, going shopping, treating myself. Look at this new bag I just got from Goyard. Stunning. This new sweatsuit I got from Aloe. And being sober, traveling, I don't know, taking naps. Have you ever taken a nap? It's like the funnest thing ever. It's so nice. I enjoy naps a lot. So don't say I don't have purpose just because I don't have kids. How dare you?
So yeah, I'm 53, completely single by choice, and also no children by choice. Love my life, have incredible friends, and travel is the secret to my happiness. I do not wait around for some man to show up to travel with me or to explore places with me. I do it on my own and have so much fun, and usually take friends with me, meet friends wherever I go. It's the secret to my personal happiness. So if you're out there whining and complaining that you can't find a guy and your life is not worth living, then you better knock it off and rethink the way you're living your life, because you got one shot, babies. So have fun and enjoy it while you can, single or not.
I'm 29 and I am like very positive, almost 100% positive that I do not want children. And here's why I know that. When I think about the childbearing and childbirth process, I have this very unsettling, nauseating, sick feeling inside of me that is so overwhelming that I think, how could that not be a sign? Like, there are no feelings of like, oh, that could be nice. That doesn't ever cross my mind. In fact, the only thing about bearing children, having children to me that seems nice is the fact that I would make other people happy, like my mom, like my boyfriend's mom. And maybe when the child is 23, 24, 25, I would enjoy their company. That, like, I like the idea of, like, when I'm older, having a family, because I love my family dynamic. I have two sisters and my parents were still together, and I love hanging out with all of them together. It is so much fun. So I like that idea, but obviously you can't just, like, hop straight into that. There's a lot that comes first. Then, of course, after you're done giving birth, the child is now earthside present in your life. And I just, as of right now, and in the next 2-3 years, I cannot see myself being in a stable position to be caring for another human. I had a nightmare about having a dog the other day. As in, like, I had to miss out on a social event because I agreed to stay home and take care of the dog. And in the end of the dream, I ended up being like, actually, this isn't worth it. I'm going out. And I just left the dog at home. So if that's not a huge sign that I am neither ready for a pet, let alone a child. So yeah, You also need money, like finances, to care for a child, and right now that's not in my budget. I think in the next 3 years, if I had excessive budget, if I had some room in the budget, we would be going to Europe multiple times. That is top my priority. That is at the top. And I'm just not willing to move my timeline to like make room for a child. Like, I want to travel. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be caring for a child at home. And also something huge, like me saying, oh, I don't feel like I want to change XYZ for a child. Like, oh, spoiler alert, you actually don't. No one has to have a kid, which is like kind of crazy because I feel like we are raised to, everything we're taught is like, okay, eventually you're gonna have a kid one day and you're gonna have a family and you're gonna raise it and that's how life is gonna go for you. Like, it doesn't have to be like that. I feel like it takes a second to actually unlearn the fact that you don't need to be bearing children / raising a family. So I think the older I get, the more I actually realize, okay, like that's not a default. That's not like thing that I must do, like get a job. I have to get a job, unfortunately, because I need to make money, but having a child is not something that I have to do. That's a fun realization. And once I realize that, I feel like the pressure is off. I go to bed peacefully at night. Things feel generally lighter. So all of this being said, like the biggest indicator for me is the gut feelings I get when I think about getting pregnant, having a child, giving birth. Being pregnant it scares the shiz out of me. No, thank you. So those are my reasons.
Well, these people who are child free, I don't think it's a problem because raising kids need a lot of time, sacrifice, financials. Raising a kid, it's not a child's play, it's not an easy job. So if these people feel they cannot manage or they want to prioritize their happiness, I don't have any problem with them because it's so tiring, it's so traumatizing, it's so exhausting. I tell you, raising kids. Financially, children are expensive. You need to have a lot of resources to manage the children. Also, the responsibilities, because you need to suspend some of your things and concentrate much on the children because they need a lot of responsibility from their parent. So being child free, I think it's a good thing that these people, they know themselves and decided not to have children. Thank you guys so much for being part of this conversation. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. And please, if you haven't commented, please comment. We want to hear your opinion as well. See you in the next video and stay safe.